Alright guys, welcome back to episode number 14 of Patrick's Parabox. Last time out we got into this new flip section, which is like a mirror image kind of deal. And we solved the first 5. So let's now think how we can go about this. So we're going to want to flip this one. And this, do we want to flip that one? No, so that's going to stay like that. Now we just need to consume this if possible. There is there a... Do we need to flip it? Oh, I don't know. We need to... So, we need to instead... Maybe we need to push this in before we flip. That might make more sense. Push this one in. But I need to flip. I do need to flip that one. Oh, it's because it. Okay, clever. So we need to flip this before we put it in. Then we need to flip this, and then everything should be in the right orientation. Bit of flip and transfer there. On to 7. Alright, I've got a clone, but interestingly, only our clone flips. Got for a minute what I was doing there. Okay, so do this. So if only our clone flips, we need to, I think, I need to push all of these into the clone. That's what we need to do. Then we need to move these off the edges again, don't we? A really clever puzzle, actually. Having that clone block just enables... Oh, I got that wrong. Well, you don't want to do that. this one first. Yeah, having that clone block just enables you to separate these two blocks, which is quite nice. That's really cool. It's about how you work with the symmetry. Oh. Yikes. So... we need to get everything loaded up in here first, don't we? So we need that one, that one, this one is going to remain the same, I believe. But I need to... That one needs flipping. That one needs to be there. That needs to be there. Okay, then I push that in a little bit more. This one goes there. Here we got there. Yeah, I need to work on my popping. Number 9. It's just a box. And then this one is 2 boxes, but we're going to need to use that again to get out of there, aren't we? So we want to put this in that blocks. Not right away, we don't. First of all, we want to swap this room round. We can then push this here, this box here, then this one we flip around a second time. And we exit. Okay. 11. This is deceptively simple. Oh. No, sorry, it's the clone. That's the... not the swapping one here. Now I've made the clone the swapping one. That's pretty neat. And pass on the mirroring powers to a clone block. All right, next up, this one. So we're going to want to swap. We're going to want to swap the orientation of this so we can push it against this to complete that, push it up to there, and then exit. So and that's another option, but obviously the issue there is we don't now have a way to get that off the wall. And it would kind of render this whole flip redundant, wouldn't it, if we did that. Got to be something with the transfer, surely. Okay, we don't need to use the mirror. Okay, interesting. What are we off to next? 13. I don't want to do that. I think what it is like when your mirror image flips, it kind of gets a bit trippy. Transfers into there. That does that though. How can I create a right edge? Why is there two clones? I think it's something around this. So, I think we need to flip this first, which basically gives us like a back-on-back scenario, so we can put the a red block against a red block. We then... reason for the other one is we use that to flip that. No, I can't move. There we go. Perfect. Alright, sorry about that little break there. But we are back and on to the next one. So this one is going to have to sit at the top. We need to maneuver this around though, won't we? Right, so let's flip this first. And then we need to put that in there. Which is that. Now, I want to push this out the bottom. But we also then need to flip it again, don't we? Trying to think like a way around here. Now that's in place, we can position these ones in position. Right. Clone shape. So I feel like this is about taking like the mirroring into account. But we need to push that out the side. I was thinking this goes in the corner, then we use the clone to go into here. But we need to use the blue first. Right, isn't it? The blue first to get that in position. Why can't I push that out? Okay. Maybe instead then we do this. So that creates a mirror on the clone. Didn't necessarily need to be the clone, but we'll use the clone for now. This then goes into here. But that's then... I suppose that makes sense why that isn't working. Yeah, we need to clone this. Not clone it, sorry, flip the image. So how do we get this? I need to flip it. Once this, I'm overcomplicating because once I just need to work out how to flip this one and get it back, because once I flipped it, this can go up to the top and I can push one of these out the side and then we can exit. So I just need to work on how we flip this. That's how we do it. Flip first. I'll flip both of them because I don't know if we need to do both of them, but I'm going to enter the clone. Sort of idea I was going for, where you enter the clone and it puts you in the right position. Push that out. You would need to get above this cube. Maybe I don't need to flip it. Maybe I'm flipping it too early. Stuck it on the top, isn't it? Do feel like I'm overcomplicating massively with this. Just need a way to flip the blue and then push it out, back out the bottom. Once I've done that, I can push it up to the top and then push any one of those out to there and we're done. So am I sure that this was a non-starter? Can't do that. Yeah. Can't do that. Oh, hold on. No, I think I probably want this. Let's just reset. I think I want to put the clone in here. Then do that. Then if I push that into there, that comes at the bottom. But we didn't flip it. Alright, we're almost there. So, this was put the clone in here. This in here. That flips the box. Down here. It was almost so good. But we fall down on the final hurdle because we need to get this off the side. So close, yet so far. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there for today. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Solved another 10, was it today? Up to 167 solved, so hopefully tomorrow we can come back and we can mop up these last few puzzles in this area and then move on to the next one. But thank you very much for watching. Until next time, happy gaming.